finding stuff out that you want to know. Just ask me a question that I don't know. That's why Finding Stuff Out is the name of the show. So just give me a shout and we'll figure it out with the help of some friends, and the fun never ends. On Finding Stuff Out, Finding Stuff Out, Finding Stuff Out. That's what it's all about. Yeah. I've been practicing karate because I had the same question as Joey.
How can you break things with a karate chop?
The short answer is not the way I did. There I was, getting ready for the big break. I'm lucky I didn't break my hand. And now I'm ready to try again. But I want to do things right this time. Maybe your questions will help me figure out how. And I promise by the end of the episode, you will see boards broken. Next question.
How do people break things?
How can you break things, Lily? Fall on them, bump them, crack them, hit them, step on them, pull them apart, crunch them with your teeth, throw them on the ground. So many ways. Uh-oh. Ah! You're gonna make my head explode. Making my head explode is another way to break things. Crash it, smash it, slash it, hash it. So many ways to make things break. Bash it, thrash it, gash it, dash it. Karate chops, big drops, or earthquakes. So many ways to make things break. Crush it, smush it. Easy does it! The surest way to break something in two is when you're trying very hard not to. Sorry. One of the most dramatic ways to break things is explosives. Check this out.
How do you break a rock?
Well, Sarah, to find out how we break rocks, I've come to a rock quarry. Here they take huge pieces of rock like this and break them up into gravel like this, which is used to build roads. And to show us around, here's Tony.
Harrison, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What we're gonna do to break rocks is use explosives. Would you like to help?
Yeah, of course. Let's go.
do it, buddy. This is the area that we're gonna blast. We've got to drill approximately 80 holes.
They put the explosives deep in the ground because they break more rocks that way. If they were on top of the ground, most of their power would just go into the air.
Harrison, this is our rock drill. It's a D9 that we use to drill a 4-inch hole to set up explosives in. So I'd like you to get in and drill some holes.
So I'm gonna help you drill a hole.
You're gonna drill the hole.
Oh, sweet.
And she's running. Whoa. You're drilling a 4-inch hole 40 feet deep, so we can put the explosives in the ground a little later.
Right.
What we have here is a stick of 1.5 inch by 16 inches stick of nitroglycerin-based dynamite.
Dynamite?
Dynamite! In my hand here is what we call the detonator, the blasting cap.
The blasting cap goes inside the dynamite. It's kinda like a firecracker. We'll make a small explosion in the blasting cap that will set off a huge explosion in the dynamite. Are you sure it's safe that I'm holding this right now?
Well, it's very safe.
Okay.
When we put this cap in, there's a hole in the bottom. Stick it in.
Just like that?
Yes, sir. So what we're gonna get you to do is hold that like that.
So I can drop it in the hole?
Drop it in. All right, now we've got that. I'm gonna ask Dustin, who's the blaster in charge here.
Nice to meet you, Harrison.
Nice to meet you.
And he's gonna help us load this hole.
Seems like dynamite's not enough. We're gonna add this explosive powder on top of that to make a really big boom. So this is an explosive material?
Yes, it is.
Whoa.
Each one of these bags is about 25 kilograms.
Now we're gonna put the material around. This is called stemming.
So you just throw rocks in there?
Just keeps the power in the rock so that it breaks the rock.
Right.
So let's do the same thing over again over here.
After we get all 80 sticks of dynamite ready, it's time to blow up some rocks. Let's go set off some explosives.
All right, let's do it.
We use these wires to connect the 80 dynamite sticks to a battery. And last but not least, we've got to get to a safe spot.
We've moved back far enough from the explosion.
So now we gotta hook it up the wires to this thing?
You hold that. I'm gonna put the wires on for you right now.
Okay.
We'll give it a little wrap. Okay.
I'm honking the horn 12 times to warn everyone that a blast is coming. Watch out, everybody!
Scream it.
Blasting!
Fire.
Oh my gosh.
Woo, good one.
What?
Awesome. Oh, you just
Tons
set
of TNT.
10,000 pounds of explosive off, buddy.
That's crazy. Our explosion turned this into this. Hey, let's see that again. Wow, is that ever cool? When I slow it down, you can see the blasting caps going off, setting off the dynamite and releasing the hot gases that blow the rocks apart. Whoa, look, it's just a big pile of rocks now.
That is awesome.
But they're still too big to build roads with. What do we do now?
Crush them. This is the jaw crusher on the end that the wheel loader puts in and then puts it into the crusher. There's that big one coming in, and that rock will break into a 6-inch mine. Wow, that's exciting, you know. That even for me, I still get excited over it. So that there, that's our end product coming out of there.
Nice. This is used for like roads and stuff.
It is road and construction.
Wow, well, I had a blast. Thanks so much for being on my show, Tony.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Why do different things break differently?
To help break down the answer, please welcome materials engineer, LV Dalgard.
Hey, Harrison.
Hey, so what does a materials engineer do?
Basically, I'm an expert on how stuff breaks.
Whoa, you get paid to break stuff? Cool. So Miles was wondering why different things break differently.
There's two main ways that things break. Ductile breaking, which is kind of stretching apart until it just pulls apart.
Like crazy putty.
Or there's brittle breaking, which is where things just snap apart, like this chocolate.
Or like the cracker, right?
Like the cracker. Exactly. These balls are kind of somewhere in between, right? They're stretchy, but you couldn't really break them.
You can't crack them, can you?
Let's try. First, put your safety glasses on.
All right.
And we're gonna use this liquid nitrogen, which is really, really cold, 200 below zero.
200 below zero? That's more than freezing cold.
So we're gonna drop one of these balls in there.
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
try to get it really nice and cold. All right, let's see if it's cold enough.
Normally, a hammer would just bounce off a rubber ball like this.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's give this a try, right? 1, 2, 3.
Because it was frozen solid, the ball just cracked in half, like a cracker.
Well, Harrison, is there anything else you'd like to dip in liquid nitrogen and break today?
Would that work on one of these soft gummy candies?
Yeah, that's pretty stretchy, isn't it?
Look at this, look how far I can stretch it.
Let's see if it's gonna break.
It shattered like glass.
It shattered like glass.
I think I have another question. This one's from Cameron.
Why doesn't metal break easily?
Well, Cameron, I'll take that as a challenge. I'm gonna break a piece of metal with my bare hand. Hiii-yaaa! Nice. Well, that was just a piece of aluminum foil. But how come some metals are so hard to break?
Well, the aluminum foil was easy because there's not very much metal to go through, and aluminum is not one of the hardest metals there is out there. Can you break this?
Okay, like this metal desk right in front of us?
Yeah, try that.
Let's try this. Hiii-yaaa!
Sorry.
Not really. But how come?
This one's thicker, and it's also just a harder metal.
So sometimes you might think something made out of metal is strong, but it's not. Giuliano had a question about that.
Why did the Titanic sink if they said it was unsinkable?
The Flat Earth Corner! Ahoy! This ship is unsinkable. It uses all the most advanced technology. I seem to have misplaced my binoculars. The captain asked me to watch out for icebergs. Oh well. This ship is unsinkable. Even if it did hit an iceberg, it would not sink. Whoa! People thought the Titanic was built to be unsinkable. No one would have ever thought it would fall apart the first time it sailed. But when the ship hit an iceberg, it ripped open. Here's why. The ship was held together with rivets, short metal pins that connect the big pieces of steel. The Titanic's rivets were supposed to be made of super strong steel, but the shipbuilders ran out of it. So they used a kind of metal that unfortunately breaks when it gets cold. Remember how Elvie showed us that could happen? When the Titanic hit the iceberg, the rivets broke and water got into the ship. Luckily, today we have safety rules on how to build ships so that they don't fall apart like the Titanic. Now here's a question from Serena.
Why when you throw a plate on the floor, there's big pieces and there's little pieces?
Let's find out.
Wow.
Wow. Well, it certainly did break into different sizes of pieces.
I love breaking things, but how come some of the pieces are bigger than the others?
Well, that's the question. Plates are made out of clay, which is actually made out of lots of little particles. You can kind of see them there. And in between all those little particles are little cracks and little holes. It's actually kind of like these paper towels. See how there's a line of holes right along it?
Right.
If you were to break this, it would break along those holes.
Hiii-yaaa!
You really like to break stuff, don't you?
It's for science. Oh, can you stick around? We're gonna do some more breaking, experimenting later.
Sure.
Awesome. Here's a question from Katrina.
Why do baseballs break windows?
Check the answer. And the reason baseballs break windows is not just because you have bad aim when you throw. There's science involved. Let me show you on my super zoom-o-matic. Glass and everything else in our world is made up of tiny things called atoms, which can join to form molecules. Some molecules hold together very strongly, but some don't. To find out how it works, let's get some... Street Smarts! Do you guys want to be molecules? It's for science. Yeah! Okay, so link together like your molecules that are really tight together. All right, now pretend that I'm a baseball and I'm gonna try to break through you. So hard, so difficult. Okay, I can't do it. Okay, let's pretend your molecules that are really loose together. Okay, now I'm gonna be the baseball again. I'm gonna try to break through you this time. Oh, yes, that was really easy. That's just like one way that a baseball can break through glass. What I wanna know is, have you ever broken anything? What is the worst thing that you have broke?
A lamp. A wall by slamming the door. All I did was open the door, then boom.
And the wall just like broke?
Yes. My sister's video game by breaking it in half.
Was she very happy?
No, she was really mad.
A flower pot. I was running and I hit it and it fell and broke.
My aunt's flower pot. I was taking something out of the microwave, then I banged myself into the plant, then I fell on the ground.
A picture frame by playing soccer in the house.
Why were you playing soccer in the house?
I don't know.
Were your parents mad?
Yeah.
If you want to learn how not to break things, it's time for My Great Challenge! My Great Challenge! Today, my challengers are Dahlia, Yusuf,
Hi.
Olivia,
Hey.
Erica,
Hi.
and Mateo.
Hi.
Today, your challenge is to try not to break an egg. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah.
All right, everybody take an egg. Now watch this. To prevent your little buddy from ending up like that, use the stuff in the bins. There are sponges, marshmallows, papers, string, all kinds of useful stuff. Do whatever you want to it to try to make it not break when it's dropped from all the way up there.
Oh my gosh.
You'll have 3 minutes to wrap up your egg. First of all, though, we're gonna get you to draw faces on your eggs, yes, with these markers, so that we all know whose egg is whose.
Mine is Humpty Dumpty. Here's Eggy. Here's Scrambled. Here's Shelly. Here's Commander Cody.
All right, you guys will have 3 minutes to protect your egg. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Get set, go!
Is there bubble wrap? Okay. Never mind.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. Okay, are you guys ready to see whose egg survives and whose turns into an omelet?
Yes.
All right, first one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa. I think that one's mine.
Here's the second one.
It looks like an egg falling out of
It bounced that one. Okay, ready?
Mine came out.
Here we go. Ooh,
Oh, God,
that sounded,
it bounced.
that sounded like a crack.
Omelet. It bounced.
All right, so go grab your eggs, and then I'll help you open them up and inspect them. Oh, I've got yolk.
I know. It's epic
So it's,
omelet.
oh, it's definitely an omelet. There's yolk coming out of it. Bounced, eh? Okay, let's open this guy up. See how Humpty Dumpty's doing.
Humpty Dumpty.
See, where is he? Yeah!
Humpty survived.
He's safe.
Oh, Humpty. Okay.
Scrambled, are you safe?
Scrambled is
Yes,
safe.
looks safe to me.
Scrambled safe.
Let's see. What is it, Commander Cody?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of sponges around the thing. That's probably why he bounced, eh?
Act like I told you.
He's safe. Commander Cody survived. Last but not least.
Okay.
There, Shelly. Shelly looks safe.
And I would tape.
Let's check. We gotta make sure.
Of
Yep,
course he's
Shelly's safe.
Shelly's safe.
So 4 out of 5 eggs are safe. Well, please welcome back Elvie. She's gonna explain why this happened.
So if you were gonna fall on the ground, would you rather land on a giant marshmallow or just on the ground?
Marshmallow.
Yeah, eggs too. If you squish a marshmallow, see how you can't really squish it fast. It kind of slows you down. And that's what happens with the egg too when the egg lands. So it spreads out the impact and it also cushions it so it doesn't land so fast. It slows it down. And that's what happened with your eggs. Good job.
Okay, so today we broke an egg, a plate, a rubber ball, and I've blown up rocks. But I still haven't figured out how to answer Joey's question.
How can you break things with a karate chop?
I'm gonna need a karate expert. Please welcome Henry Chibozo. Whoa. Sensei! You're really good at karate. How long have you been doing this for?
Oh, long. I got my black belt when I was 16.
Wow. Well, I've been doing a lot of breaking things around here today, but I think I'm gonna break a brick now with my hand.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Just watch me. Ha!
Harrison, it's not a real brick. It's styrofoam.
Ah, you got me. Well, when I was trying to break a board with my hand, I almost broke a bone.
First of all, you have to do it with someone who knows how to break a board. You have to have a strong mind, and you have to have a lot of practice.
Right, well, can you show me?
I show you how I break a boards. Boards, please.
Can you do more? Whoa.
3 boards, please.
3 boards. Whoa, 3 boards. Can you break a board with your foot now?
Of course. Can I have a board?
That was awesome! Okay, I guess it's time to answer Joey's question.
How can you break things with a karate chop?
The big answer is, yeah! You need a bunch of things working together just right. We saw today that even hard things can have weak spots. The pine wood that Henry broke has seams, sort of like the paper towels Elvie showed me. Those are its weak spots. Our hand bones are stronger, and the flesh around them cushions the blow. Sort of like the way marshmallows and sponges protected our challengers' eggs. So, when a karate master hits the wood's weak spot with just the right speed and power, the wood breaks. But it takes a lot of training. Can you show me how to do that?
I'll show you a beginner's technique.
This can be today's.
Uh-oh. Dude, try this at home.
Breaking a board is for very advanced karate students. So today, we're gonna show you something that you can start training with.
We're gonna try today to do a kick. Go in position like that, the left leg forward. Your knee go up and you do a kick. I'm gonna show you first.
Okay.
Okay?
So, there and then.
Exactly.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right, I think I'm ready.
Good.
I can break a plank, right?
Yeah. Bring the special plank loose.
Oh, a baguette. Okay. Hiii-yaaa! I did it!
Nice.
Thanks for helping me find stuff out. Stale baguette. That's like the hardest thing in the world.
Thanks for watching Finding Stuff Out. Crash it, smash it, slash it, hash it. So many ways to make things break. Bash it, thrash it, gash it, dash it. Karate chops, big drops, or earthquakes. So many ways to make things break. Crush it, smush it. Easy does it! The surest way to break something in two is when you're trying very hard not to. Sorry.